make sure they include these vegetables in their diet because it has such a great effect on the body and our abilities to burn belly fat. So this is secret stuff. Not a lot of people teach this, so that's why I want to go ahead and teach you so you understand why it's so important to include these. Well, vegetables in general are really important for a diet, but these ones especially are really important, especially in our today's world, 2012, the day that I record this video. And I'm sure it's going to be a problem for the next couple of years, maybe even decades. So pay attention to this and why it's so important to eat these vegetables. Include them in your diet. Okay, so the story behind this is that there's chemicals in everyday house supplies that have an estrogenic effect on our bodies. And when estrogenic, that's something to do with our hormones and what those hormones do is that they tell our body to hold on to belly fat. Well, body fat in general, but especially belly fat. So this is something that you really want to pay attention to. So these chemicals are called estrogens, and what like I said, what they do is they tell our body to hold on to belly fat. So there's vegetables that fight these chemicals called cruciferous vegetables. And there's a lot of science behind this. I don't want to go into that, but just pay attention to this. What cruciferous vegetables do is they help combat extra estrogens. So it's almost like it cancels it out. So like I said, these are things that you find in everyday house supplies. So it's almost essential that you include them in your diet. And once you do that, I promise you, you're gonna have so much of an easier time trying to burn your belly fat because of all the great things that are happening in your body. And because you're eating cruciferous vegetables that are fighting the extra estrogens that are in everyday products. So do this, and I promise you, you're going to be able to burn belly fat. And what you really want to do is eat cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables, the more popular ones, or the ones that have the best effect on the body, are broccoli, kale, and cauliflower. You could even throw in Brussels sprouts in there. So I know those are not the sexiest vegetables, but it's so important for you to eat these vegetables if you want to burn the most amount of body fat, especially belly fat. So broccoli is probably the one that I include in my diet the most because I think it actually tastes good to me. I like it. Some other people like cauliflower. Some people like Brussels sprouts. If you like salads, you could do kale. Pay attention to this stuff. And I promise you, if you include these stuff in your diet, you're going to have an easier time trying to burn the belly fat around your stomach. Okay, so now you have an excuse to eat your vegetables. If vegetables weren't